I really enjoyed doing the show tonight. It had a lot of, I don't know, you know, it's like all your years wrapped up in one. And I saw some people out there some young ladies who knew me who liked me for 17 years. I ran over and kissed her, you know. She said, I've been going to see all your shows for 17 years. You jumped out of the seat and ran up front, you know. Really made me feel good. I almost felt like my children out there.
Well, did you ever dream when you were shining shoes in front of that radio station in Macon that
in Augusta.
Augusta it was.
Augusta,
I
yes.
see. That one day you'd own it?
Never thought I'd own it. I never thought I'd be able to get a decent pair of shoes, lay in a new bed. I always had a clean bed, but I never thought I'd live in a comfortable bed, you know. It just didn't measure up to what I had.
Well, you kind of started out running with a rough crowd, I guess, and at a certain age you ended up in reform school, and then you turned your life around completely. How'd you do that?
Well, I had a lot of help. The people were very good to me in trouble, but I got wise to myself. I found out I was only kidding myself, and that I needed to concentrate on self-control, have a direction, trying to do something. I realized the reason why I was there because I probably wasn't as cool as I thought I was, even though I was deprived of a lot. And it was a good lesson for me, and I wouldn't take nothing for it because I met a lot of interesting people, and I really got a chance to get myself together.
Great. Could you tell us a little bit about your days breaking into the music business in 54, 55?
It was very, very hard. From 1955, 56 until when I released Please, 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 I recorded it last of 55, and we released it in 56. It was very hard. Please, Please was a dynamite song, a high energy show. But then when I got Try Me in 59, I hit the pop charts, and I began to see the world.
That's when you took off.
And things started happening for me.
How were you, quote, discovered?
I was discovered, a fellow was named by the name of Ralph Bass. He was on his way to, he was going through Macon, Georgia, en route, I think, to New Orleans, and he stopped over. And he heard this record on the air, and everybody started jumping up and down. He was sitting in the bus station. So, who's this guy? I never heard that record before. They say it's not really a record, it's a local group. It's a local group. Who's that? It says James Brown and the Famous Flames. And it was one of the old records that you play inside out. Believe that?
I never seen
And he's running real fast, you know. And he went to see my manager, and we were in Tampa, Florida. And he called us and wanted us to come to Cincinnati, Ohio, and record it for King Records under the supervision of Mr. Nathan, Sid Nathan. And we had to drive 900 miles. The first time I've ever stayed in a hotel with a television. And I was really proud, and we worked very hard.
Well, you were a real musical pioneer. What do you attribute your success to? What catapulted James Brown to stardom?
Hunger. Hunger. Very hungry. A deficiency for good living, a deficiency for comfortable living, a deficiency for education, deficiency for a lot of things. And that deficiency made me work very hard, knowing that I had nothing else to sell and no way of getting ahead. And I really thank the people because my father stopped in the 2nd grade, and I only got a chance to go to the 7th grade. And I'll always remember what people did for me. And that's the reason why, regardless of all the success and popularity, I'll always be that same little shoeshine boy from Augusta, Georgia.
Well, you built your show into a total art form. You combined music, dance, elaborate costuming, theater skits. How'd you develop this approach? Is there some African influence in there?
Well, African plus Latin as well. And I guess it's a heritage that probably got to me through the spirit, you know, and part of it is from the church as well. I just worked hard and it developed itself. It kind of found me.
Mm-hmm. You've demonstrated amazing ability to feel the pulse of the times, to judge musical tastes and develop your own sound accordingly. Is this something that's instinctual, or you plan it?
It's something that it's very instinctual. It's an instinct thing, and naturally you feel that you're planning, but you're not really planning. letting the vibes take you over. Let the soul and nature take its course, and the people. Thank you.
Why, what didn't you like about the electronic sounds that moved in the 70s?
I didn't want to destroy the basics, the thing that made me what I am today, and the thing that taken me out of deprivation and poverty. I didn't want to get away from that, but later, the young kids today really got it together, and they have learned how to take the electrical sound and apply it and develop it more or less into a feeling other than just a gimmick.
You still hit the road as hard as you once did? You used to be out 300 nights. Now tonight you worked hard enough for about 25 nights in one, but...
I always work hard when I do the television shows because I know that it's hard to cut through that camera to the people and cut through and get through that film, and you really got to work hard, and I want them to know that I always feel like if I never get a chance to do it again, I'll do it real good this time, and it'll last forever, because I know you fellas are going to do a very good job out there. And I better make sure I got mine together, because you young cats really got it together.
All right, it must be thrilling to have you travel around the world and you have an amazing following wherever you go. What do you attribute people from such different cultures, musical backgrounds, they all go wild for James Brown?
Well, soul has no color, it has no barrier. But I also had a lot of good people that brought out a lot. I want to pay a tribute to a good friend of mine, Brother Elvis Presley, who opened up a lot of doors for me to get through. Elvis was a pioneer, and he came out 1 year before I did. He was out in '55, Heartbreak Hotel. And then I come in '56. And Elvis and I were very good friends up until the last minute of his bodily life. But he'll always live because of the fact he was such a beautiful man. I don't care what nobody say, I know Elvis. You know, there are a lot of rumors. Elvis and I sang spiritual together. And he'd buy any movie that I'd make, or any film, he'd buy the film and close the theater up and show it. I love Elvis for being a man. I love him for what he'd done for the people and the chance he gave me. He kept me from being #1. I was #1 soul and he was #1 world, and it took a long time, but it's almost like the 2 rental cars. It made me try harder, and I love Elvis for it, and we'll always pray for Elvis.
Are you a reggae fan? You like Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, people like that?
There's a new group. I don't know too much about Bob Marley. We got some similar concepts about a lot of things. It's kind of a open up world and let us all come in. I like the things he say, and the Caribbean people are very close to me. He said, "Man, I'm from the island, man. Lord have mercy, great God. Fish and peas and rice, conch salad, off the banana boat, huh?"
You've done a great deal of work with black young people and young people in general, and I think your 2 recordings of Don't Be a Dropout and Say It Loud, I'm Black and I'm Proud probably did more for